On August 20th, 2020, one Chinese game company called Game Science released an early version of Black Myth's Wukong, a game video demo which united the whole network, not only in China but also on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and other websites. Many YouTubers and anchors made videos about Wukong.
Ooh, that's a big one. Dragon Ball is
What
based on.
is this game?
But most people can't understand Chinese, let alone the famous Chinese story, Journey to the West.
可是真姐做不到啊。
Nobi doesn't make video games, so here, well, the heat of the fire of Black Myth's Wukong, instead of talking about the game, I will tell you the myths of Journey to the West. Let's talk about worldview first. As we all know, there is a 5,000-year history in China. With a long history, it is bound to be accompanied by countless legends and myths. The world outlook of Chinese mythology brought by myths such as Journey to the West and the canonization of the gods is the most popular ones, as well as the world outlook of martial arts brought by martial arts heroes such as Jin Yong, Gu Long, and Lian Yisheng. I know that you have no concept. You can compare the world outlook of Chinese mythology with that of Nordic mythology, or compare the sword and magic of dragon and dungeons with the sword of martial arts. In fact, China's mythological world outlook is more like the combination of Nordic mythology and dungeon religious belief. Although this comparison is far-fetched, but I think it can help people understand Chinese culture a little bit. Maybe it's because there are fairy tales all over the world, and martial arts only exist in China. Journey to the West is a mythical story written by Wu Cheng'en, a Chinese writer in the Ming Dynasty in the 16th century, based on real events of Buddhist monk Xuanzang in the 7th century. He traveled from Xi'an, the capital of China at that time, to India, the Buddhist center. Friends all over the world who come to China must visit the Dayan Pagoda in Xi'an. The scriptures retrieved by Xuanzang are stored here. There are also several bronze statues of Xuanzang standing on the square. The world in this book is composed of the human world, the fairyland, and the ghost world, which are called the three realms. They are similar to the human world, the heaven, and the infernal. The difference is that the people who do good or bad deeds will all go to the ghost world after death, with their status and reincarnation different, and you can only but cultivate your virtue to go to the fairyland. The highest leaders of the three realms are the Emperor, the Jade Emperor, and the Yama. The three realms perform their respective duties. The wind, lightning, thunder, and rain all depend on the staff of fairyland. The ghost world manages the birth, death, reincarnation. The Jade Emperor is the eldest of the three realms. He sits in a heavenly palace and has practiced for the longest time. Like the ancient emperors, the most powerful people may not be the best one. The creation of heaven and earth and the creation of human beings are the achievements of two ancient gods, Pangu and Nuwa, and the Tathagata Buddha and the Taoist San Qing have no hierarchical relationship with the Jade Emperor. In the three realms, there are some beings that are not in the organization, such as scattered immortals, goblins and ghosts, solitary spirits and wild ghosts, and animals and objects that absorb the changes of the spirit of heaven and earth. Although Journey to the West tells about Xuanzang's pilgrimage to the West, the real protagonist of the story is Xuanzang's great apprentice and our leading character today, Monkey King.
齐天大圣。
很久很久以前，在海边有一块盘古时期留下来的石头，突然有一天，它炸开了，分裂成了7颗龙。
Long, long ago, there is a big stone on the coast of the Huaguo mountain. This stone has been in existence since the founding of Pangu. It absorbs the aura of heaven and earth and produces a stone monkey. The stone monkey was clever, studious, resourceful, and brave, and soon became the Monkey King of Huaguo Mountain Monkey Group. The Monkey King saw that the monkeys around him were getting old slowly. He was afraid that he would die one day, so he went out to cultivate immortals and wanted to learn how to live forever. After that, the Monkey King took Bodhi as his teacher and learned 72 transfiguration, immobilization, telesporting skills, external body, and a whole bunch of martial arts. Master also gave the Monkey King a name Wukong. After studying, Wukong went to the Dragon Palace and got the ancient artifact, the Ruyi Gold Cudgel. Ruyi Golden Cudgel transformed from big to small, big enough to pierce the sky, and small enough can be turned into a needle in his ear. Besides the cudgel, they also got golden armor, phoenix crown, cloud shoes, and other equipment, with the 6 gods in his hand. Wukong, who has boundless power, goes to the haunted world again, and cuts out the list of all monkeys from the Book of Life and Death, and achieves the effect of immortality in his own way. At this time, the Wukong is majestic, which can be called the Beauty Monkey King. The Dragon Palace, the government's rainfall department, has also broken the 3 boundary rules of life and death. Tiangong, the capital of fairyland, should be punished without a doubt. The heavenly palace is also considered as an atmosphere. He recruited Wukong and became an official in the heavenly palace. Wukong didn't understand the official position. He thought he was a big official, but he was actually a small horse raising officer. Wukong, who knew the truth, abandoned his official position and returned to Huaguo Mountain. The heavenly palace sent Li Jing and his son Ne Zha to attack Wukong. Wukong had a great victory, knowing that Wukong wanted the fame. The heavenly palace had to give Wukong a great position. He was awarded the title of Great Sage. The full name is Qi Tian Da Sheng, the Monkey King Sun Wukong of the Water Curtain Cave in Huaguo Mountain. It's rare that China has such a long name.
我可是花果山水帘洞美猴王齐天大圣孙悟空。
You stand in the presence of Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen, rightful heir to the Iron Throne, rightful queen of the Andals and First Men, protector of the Seven Kingdoms, the mother of dragons, the Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, the Unburnt, the breaker of chains.
This is Jon Snow.
汉左将军，义城亭后，连豫州牧，皇叔刘。说的名字太长，我记不住。就说刘备前来拜访。
The official of Qi Tian Da Sheng had no real power. The heavenly palace was afraid that Wukong would make trouble if he was idle for a long time. So he asked Wukong to be in charge of the immortal peach garden. I think Tiangong is the one who is being idle to let a monkey manage the peach garden. Sure enough, Wukong disturbed the peach party and ate the golden elixir. After that, you will gain the skill of King Kong's immortal body and golden eyes. Can see through people's changing skills. The heavenly palace sent heavy troops to capture Wukong, but they were defeated by Wukong. He also won the 4 heavenly kings and 100,000 heavenly generals, and achieved the result of making a big fuss in the heavenly palace. Finally, the Jade Emperor invited the Tathagata and the Buddha to seduce Wukong, and the Tathagata turned into Wuzhi Mountain and kept Wukong under the mountain for 500 years. 500 years later, with the help of a Bodhisattva Guanyin, Wukong was able to come out of the mountain to protect the Tang monk Xuanzang. After 91 difficulties, or 81 stories, he went to India to find the Buddha to get scriptures, and finally, he was named the victorious fighting Buddha.
I just climbed a few mountains, crossed many rivers, so it's so rugged, how can it be? I do not know. Your mountain is more dangerous to go. It's difficult, bitter also. Into the sky we all will go. So wide and jumbo.
Back to the game video. We'll explain it a little bit
你
more.
们一定都听过关于他的故事。
Now, you've all heard his story.
几个酒坛，不知道里面还有没有存酒。
你别馋了，误了事儿，小心咱们2个被灵虚真人拿去下酒。
大哥，山门口那边好像传来些响动。
别疑神疑鬼的，我大哥在这儿把守，哪个不识相的会来找死啊？那些狼崽子看不见，别以为就能过了老子这关。不好了，有个毛脸和尚闯进来了！来者何人？敢来此处扰我清修？又是只猴子。施主，不如放下棍棒，也同我学点佛法，如何？
莫非就是大王说的那个铁灵人？
走，快快快，跟上！
小猴子，你惊动了这儿的妖精，再往前走可要万万小心。哎，小猴子，来这边。哎，这儿，看这儿。小神是黑风山的土地，在此候你多时了。像，真像。再往前走就是观音禅院，当年也是香火鼎盛啊。只可惜。那场大火哟！后来啊，这禅院又被重建了。可人心若是烧没了，修好一座破庙，又有什么用呢？小老儿先走一步。等你过了前面的栈道，咱们自会再见。 了那条大狗。后院那厮是黑风怪的道友，自称灵虚子。以你现在的道行，糟了！小猴子，快逃，还来得及。你若进了这道门，便回不了头啦。
哇哦，卡卡罗特。
The Golden Cudgel. This is the real Monkey King. As for the plot, we have to wait until the game comes out. Believe me, you will love this monkey. On their way to the west, Wukong is tough and strong, kill almost every devil, do good things for the people, and guarantee the success of the journey. Not only Wukong can do anything, always looking straight forward, having loyalty and righteousness, but represent a spirit of fearless justice and freedom. Hero like this could stand in people's hearts for good. This is the first time I do this type of video according to my own understanding. After all, everyone is an individual, everyone has a D&D, and everyone has a journey to the West. Please spread gently if you don't like it, thank you. Nowadays, China is not short of technology, capital and talents. What is lacking is only the people who are being patient and do a good thing. Those who do well in things such as the return of good sage, the arrival of Naga, the devil child, have indeed been recognized and praised by everyone. I think lots of people are waiting for the sale of black meats, Wukong. That's how you do things. I also want to learn from, and I'm also saving a lot of tricks to make better videos. I believe there will be great works behind me. Thanks for watching.
Bye bye.